What up, peeps? It's your girl Dash coming back to Frill Takes. Well, it's that time again, you guys. It's horror short time, and this one is through Alter. It's titled Fanatico. I like the title. I'm curious and I'm intrigued, but is it scary though? So with that said, let's go ahead and jump into it. I'll say the rest of my thoughts at the end, you guys.
I don't think so.
I'm not paying you to think.
I go to school here, you freak.
Even better.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, Jesus. But you should have been a man crawling away.
Help me!
Where to go? Why am I getting this Suspiria vibe right now? I'm really feeling the Suspiria vibe for real. Okay.
You must be Sophia. Oh, sorry. I'm Daria, your new roommate. Hi, nice to meet you. I recognized you from the photographs they gave me. Didn't you get one? Well, no matter.
Daria.
Anna, hey. Sophia, this is Anna, my friend. Anna, this is Sophia, my new roommate.
Hi. Can I talk to you for a sec?
What's going on?
Have you seen Ellis? She didn't come home last night.
We do this all the time and nothing ever happens. It hasn't even been 24 hours yet.
I don't know. I have a bad feeling about this. Who picked her up last night?
You worry too much.
Mm.
Alrighty, sorry about that. Let's get going. I want to show you our room.
Welcome to Santa Maria.
Nice to meet you, sister.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I was so excited when you wrote us about your intent to enroll. Your father was such a blessing to this academy. Nothing brought me more joy than his time working here at Santa Maria. I have to admit, though, I was sorry to hear about his departure from the priesthood. Good priests are so hard to find these days.
Thank you, sister. I hope I make him proud.
We put up a memorial plaque in the auditorium. And now you're going to need a uniform.
Thank you.
And I do believe that's all. I think you're going to have a lovely time here at Santa Maria.
I'm sure I will.
Oh, dear, before you go, remind me, who's your sweet mate?
Daria Black?
Ah, Daria, yes, of course. Sweet girl.
So, do you have a boyfriend? Oh, sorry, what did you say? I asked if you had a boyfriend.
No,
Girlfriend?
Oh, no, my dad didn't really approve of that sort of thing.
If I had $1 for every girl I heard say that, I could buy myself a nice steak at dinner. I'm sure you'd have your pick of anyone around.
Thank you. Maybe someday you'll have to let me use that lipstick, and I'll give it a try.
Oh, I know. Isn't it lovely? It was a gift from a man. He got it on a trip to Italy. It cost him like 2.5 million lira, which is, I don't know, like $1,500.
Wow, that's amazing.
Man, am I right? It's one of a kind. Well, I've got to get going. Don't want to be late for work. What do you do anyways?
I don't think you want to know, girl.
Anna, it's okay. You're making me nervous. I really don't think we should be out here anymore. Ellis is missing, and you were with her when she got picked up. You know, it's not like her to just disappear like this. What if she's hurt?
She doesn't look like she cared.
What if that was you? Or me?
You haven't seen her in one night. She isn't missing.
Honey, you're scaring yourself. What are we gonna do? Take the night off? I've gotten used to a certain kind of lavish lifestyle, and I'm not eager to give it up. That means I've got to put in my time, but nobody's making you stay.
I just feel like we should be concerned about...
Hey, baby. Feeling lonely?
Screw this.
It's a little after 7, and yes, I am. Daria. Yes? Are you a prostitute? I think St. Augustine said it best. Suppress prostitution and capricious lust will overthrow society. I like to think of myself as more of a civil servant. Why do you ask?
I had a dream last night.
I know how that sounds, but listen, ever since I was a kid, I would barely ever dream, but when I did, I would see things. I see things when I sleep too, Sophia. That's dreaming. No, like real things. And usually whenever something bad happens, and it always turns out to be true. Last night, I dreamed that you were talking to a man in a car, and he paid you and you got in with him. Whenever something bad happens, look, Sophia, you seem like a sweet girl, but I don't need you judging me in my life choices. No, you don't understand. I think I understand perfectly. No, wait! Something happened, I'm sure of it.
Who picked her up last night?
You worry too much.
It's like, girl, get a clue.
Daria, I'm sorry for how I came across this morning. I don't know when you'll be back or if you'll even speak to me, but I think you're in danger. I've gone to the graveyard to pray and seek guidance from my father. Let's talk tonight, Sophia.
Dad, please give me a sign.
I was about to say, what is on her face? Okay. Not expecting that. Oh, she's preparing.
Look, you see, Sophia? I only did it to save them. Come out. Let me explain, though. I had to do something wrong. Have a little consideration, Sophia. Carlos, wish you hadn't gotten involved. I'm sorry, child. I didn't want to hurt you. But sometimes, in the name of God,
Oh,
you have to
Mama,
make
she did.
sacrifices. Your father would be so disappointed. The daughter of any priest defiles herself by being a prostitute. She defiles her father. She's to be incinerated.
My father was a godly man and you're evil.
Ew. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Wow. Your girl was right. Hey.
So, how are we going to explain this? We don't.
Oh, wow. Nice. All right, you guys. I really enjoyed this horror short. Oh my goodness. Just overall, I felt an 80s vibe from this. Even a 70s or 80s vibe, honestly. The visuals, the colors, the music. And I stated within the first, I think, minute or two of this, I was getting a little bit of a vibe from the movie Suspiria. Definitely the first one from the 70s. This one just really, honestly, out of all the horror show films, I just really love the way this just flowed with the overall storyline. Of course, that premise being the new girl coming to school before she shows up, you know, a certain death, you know, happens, whichever, which sets a tone, whatever. Her having visions when she meets the girl Daria, played by what's her name, Alina Sturku. I really enjoyed Sophia's character, also played by Morgan Demetri. Both of those two right there. Daria was definitely a scene throughout, but I liked the overall, you know, character Sophia as well. She gave a lot of definitely, you know, depth in her storyline, being, of course, she's the new girl coming, also having something that a lot of people didn't know, that she's having visions, and visions that seem to come true, you know, being, if it's in case of a situation where it's in regards to someone having, you know, a death or a traumatic experience. I like that setup for that. Knowing that, you know, she's there, you know, she's, you know, been welcomed to the school, whatever. The nun knows of her father, used to be a priest and all that. You know, her getting, you know, acquainted, you know, with her roommate, which is played by Daria. One thing I would say about Daria is she's kind of all about, you know, doing her, as they say, kind of living her best life. You know, of course, she's about the education, but also about her playtime. You know, definitely head all about the, you know, education, but the face all about the party in the downtime. And it seems like she's definitely enjoying her little fun. You see Sophia asked her about in regards to her being, you know, some sort of prostitute, and she really wanted to change up that narrative because she didn't want to take that title. But we all know, yes, you are. Now, what I didn't really particularly care for her is the fact that when the other girlfriend asked you what happened to our friend, whatever and all, she's been missing with her. It's only been not been 24 hours. Okay, next day comes, her other girlfriend goes with her. We still don't know what our friend's at. She's making her nervous, whatever. Just downplaying it. It's like, okay, you're all about getting your money and getting this lavish lifestyle. You want to continue this, but it's like there are people that you probably asked to come out with you when you're out there waiting for whomever, and unbeknownst to you, you're the lucky one who's still living. They are not. Unbeknownst to her, clearly we see who the reveal is in regards to the killer, and it's the head of the school, the nun. Was not seeing that coming. I had no clue that was going to be it, and I try to be on top of that. I kept thinking it could be another one of the girls, but you just never know. So that was a nice little reveal with that. And just being that when Dara was going through her little moment, I will say this, she got real smart in that instance when she was being, you know, drowned in the tub. Played it off. By that second time, she came up for air, she went down there, and she stayed like she was dead. Stop moving, stop breathing, and eventually she'll think she killed you. That was good on her part. And you can see what happens when Sophia eventually realizes what happens to her and who actually is behind it. She gets into a scuffle with her. Dora came to her rescue. I love that. And I like how they both tag team, like, what are we going to do about this? Sophia's like, we're not going to do anything. And I'm assuming proceeded to bury the nun and just act like, you know, whatever. So they're going to, of course, play that off. It would have been nice to see what would happen after that if they were back in the dorm room being asked questions. But the ending is perfectly done for this film. Like I said, if this was one of those ones where it was a full out This could have been at least a good hour and 25-minute film, whatever and all. They could have played it with a couple more girls, whichever. Sophia going up undercover, whichever, to figure out who it is. That would have been interesting on that instance, and that's the type of things that happen in other films anyway. But this one, like I said, the setup, the middle, the ending, everything was done great. Hannah Mae Cummings did a wonderful job with this film. I so enjoyed this. I hope she does more, and I'm hoping definitely Alter showcases more of them, because I would love to react to more of them in the future. So you guys comment below, let me know what you think, and with that said, I'll see you guys in the next horror short. You guys take care.